How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another gameplay block on the Tressa's Collectibles channel. I'm Randall, aka Shizukatz, and across from the table from me today.
How's it going, guys? Mike here.
And we are going to be bringing you a Persona versus Persona matchup, but it's not going to be the new P3 reload on Mike's side. He's going to be bringing P5. So for those who weren't around when this deck was the hot stuff, how does this deck work?
Okay, so this deck is, first of all, it's new standard with Persona 3, so technically we could play all these cards in one deck. However, due to trait segregation, P3 Reload mainly being the reload trait and then P5 being the thief trait, they are completely different decks. My first climax combo is this level 2 Joker that can be early played at level 1 if I have 4 or more thief characters on board, -1 level. Climax combo with the wind, shows over, on reverse, I can draw one and then search my deck for up to one level 1 or higher character. My level 3 finisher is this level 3 Ryuji. On play top check 3, add 1. Climax combo, 1 climax is placed if he's in the front row. I can discard 1, I believe, to bounce one of my opponent's characters and then give one of my other characters cancel burn 1. Now he's not the actual finisher. The actual finisher is one of the most famous cards in P5. It's the protagonist as Joker and Arsene. Long story short, basically, as long as I can remove or reverse my opponent's entire front row, I get to activate the following effect. X times equals the number of my front row thief traded characters. Reveal the top card of my deck, burn X equal to the level of the revealed card, and then shuffle my deck. Essentially, if I have...
Well, you put them on the bottom, so it's like top check bottom,
top check bottom, top check bottom, top check bottom, top check bottom.
Then shuffle.
And then shuffle, and then burn X equals to the level of the revealed card every time you reveal the top.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea, but you know how we mentioned how this deck is new standard yet kind of locked? Well, we are going to be selectively choosing some of the most generic P3 cards that are available to upgrade our P5 deck. So those 4 cards that we chose are these 4. The Yukari is a generic climax swapper. The level 0 P3 protagonist is a Riki. On play, pay 1, clock myself, search for level 1. The level 2 protagonist is what we commonly refer to as like a card titan, except it's sense of stock. On play level 3, if there's a climax, we can kill any level 3 or lower in their front row. And then on reverse, against a anti-level character higher than their opponent's level, we get to send it to stock. And then the level 3 event Awakening Power is just a simple stock swap. None of these effects have been in English Persona 5 before, and these are all generic enough to warrant inclusion. We just have to be mindful of their traits, especially as these characters are on the board. There are some other cards like the combo that need to resolve with a full board of thief traits, so we just need to make sure to not have these on the board when relevant. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. It's the old deck, except revamped, reloaded, you might say, with new cards. What do we have on the other side there, Randall?
Alright, so I'm going to be playing the deck that we recently deck profiled, which is going to be the level 1 Junpei door into the 2-1 and 3-2 protagonist early play change combo. So our level 1 Junpei is going to be a main offensive force that we're going to be trying to spam throughout our level 1 game. Hopefully, if we have some good luck, we can even get 2 turns of it at level 1. He is a cigarettes combo that also can potentially gain +1 soul if the sum of levels milled is 2 or higher. We are running a very high concentration of level 2 and higher cards just off of the fact that we have 2-1 changer and 3-2 combo. And his power line is not too bad either. He can swing for 7-5 with climax before any external boost. That's going to be pretty good against Mike's deck, which is mainly going to be representing 7,000 or 7,500 power lines. So we can use the Junpei along with our Aegis Brainstorm to try to smack over those high defensive walls that would be pretty respectable back in P5's own time.
Back in 2017.
But nowadays, we have level 1 lines like this that can pretty reliably slam over them with not too much problem.
Yep.
At level 2, we're going to be looking to use our Thanatos and Orpheus change, climax combo change, into our Thanatos, into our protagonist and Thanatos level 3, which is going to be both our advantage generator / healer at level 2, as well as hopefully our finisher if he can stay on the board into level 3, where I can use his climax combo to either get a salvage or bounce +1 blind stock, and as a finisher mode, I can use him as a burn 2. So outside of that, we're just kind of running a lot of the best options throughout the set just to have a general game plan. Outside of the Protag level 2 to 3 change, I don't feel like this deck is doing anything particularly fancy. So if you're looking for a deck that you can kind of test your fundamentals with, this is probably a pretty good deck to do it with.
Definitely.
All right, let's get right into the game.
Get the show on the road before I play. The show's over.
Okay.
I think I might have misspoke when I was explaining the level 2 Joker climax combo. I think I might have said search for level 1 and higher. Search for level 1 and lower. Yeah, search for level 1 and lower. By the way, the fact that it's one of the only non-traded plussing in the set, in the context of mixing the reload cards with the OP5 cards, means that if I do want to search out one of those climax swappers, for example, that would be no problem.
Yeah.
The original reason why this searches for non-traded level 1 lower is because there are some cards in Persona 5 that are not part of the Phantom Thieves.
Kawakami.
So for this deck in particular, it would be the teacher Kawakami, teacher maid trait, obviously, and because the protagonist is friends/lovers with everyone in the universe, he specifically has a way to search those characters out. Okie dokie.
Yeah, Kawakami, despite not being one of the main cast, definitely one of the most
popular, yeah,
for P5 for sure.
Reasons. Okay.
All right, I'm going first. Which means we're already off to a great start if the statistics have anything to say about it. I should probably draw my opening hand before I start talking smack.
I have a hand.
I'm gonna ditch 2.
I'll pitch 4.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a soul trigger in this opening hand to ditch so that I could potentially pick it up off choice, but hopefully we can see a soul trigger character in the waiting room in due time.
Okie dokie.
Alright, let's begin. I will draw for turn, and I'm going to start by clocking this 2-1 Shinjiro memory kit counter and draw 2 cards. And my opening play is going to be Akihiko. I don't believe the slot matters, so let's go ahead and put him over here on the side. Akihiko says he gains +1k during my turn, and then on death I can Kome for 3, so I can look it up to 3 cards on top of my deck to try to find a climax. If I do add a climax to my hand, I have to discard a card. So we will go with a direct attack for 2.
Okay. 2's good. Draw for turn.
Right. We have successfully avoided triggering a dead choice. Let's go.
This hand is so hard to clock with.
It's
one of those hands where it's like you wish you drew like a level 3, and then it would be like a no-brainer clock. Alas.
Just pretend that the card you drew was the 3-2 that's in your clock, and then the 3-2 is the card you drew, and you just clock it.
Yeah, we're gonna clock one of the changers.
You need those in waiting room anyway.
Oh, I need this one in... Oh wait, no, that one is the one I need in waiting room. Wait, no. No, this one is one of... Anyways, we can't afford to hold that on.
I mean, you want both either... Okay.
We did what we had to do. Alright. Let's start with Protagonist as Joker, Destiny Awaits. On play, I can look at the top corner of my deck and leave it there or put it on the bottom.
This is a promo card, right?
It is a promo card. And then it has a on reverse effect allowing me to plus.
Pay 1, clock itself, top 2, add 1, I think?
Yeah. And then we're going to play one of our brainstorms because he's 2,000 power. And he can kill...
Why is that 2k, huh?
It's tap 2 brainstorm, bro. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Direct attack for 2.
Goodbye, Kawakami.
She'll come back. And I'll front for 2.
Ow. Okay, so I will use my on-death effect. 1, 2, 3. I will not add the choice.
Sounds good.
But we did get a soul trigger in the waiting room, which is pretty cool. Draw for turn. I think I have to clock one of these 3-2 finishers. Draw 2. Huh. Okay, I'm going to start by playing a Riki. So the Riki has 2 on-play effects. One of them is I can discard a character to draw a card. I'm going to use that first. So I will discard the Protag level 1 and draw a card. And then based on what I draw, I can change what my Riki search will be. So we will pay 1 now for the Riki. Pay 1, collect top card of our deck. And I'm going to want red moving forward, but these red cards are... You're not really playing. Well, I mean, you are, but I can just deal with it by attacking. If you play like 2-1. So I'm gonna level the Shinjuro Adachi, and the card I'm gonna grab is a level 1 Junpei. So based on what my draw was off of the first effect, I might have searched a Junpei, or I might have searched a level 0 to attack with. In this case, I can just search the Junpei because I drew an attacker. So I'm going to be playing my 2 attackers. We have another copy of the Akihiko that I played last turn, as well as a copy of the Mitsuru. This is just, it's a JC, and then when my other character attacks, she gets 1,000, so she can potentially swing up to 4k if she swings last. And just in case we double trigger, I don't think we will, but just in case we double trigger, we're going to put the Brainstorm on the board. It doesn't do anything right now because it only buffs level 1 and higher characters.
But it's a card that you'll want in your back row anyway, so there's no harm in just playing it down now.
Yeah, so let's go to attacks. I'll swing with Akihiko first for 1.
Okay, that's good. On reverse, I'll activate his effect. Is pay 1, put himself in clock. So put that there.
And then you don't show, right?
No. So I look at up to the top 2 cards, choose up to 1, add it to hand, put the rest in waiting room. Okay.
Okay. Let's go with a direct attack here for 2.
He's good. Level. So normally in Persona 5, we want to level as many zeros as possible. However, this is the one exception since that is potentially a final turn piece. So that being said, I think we're going to level this guy. Okay.
And then we'll direct attack with Mitsuru for 2.
Okay. Cancel. Draw for turn. Alright, well, you were insurance, and now you are in my level. Draw 2.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, I want to start off by playing Protagonist Joker Lurking in the Dark on play. These are basically kind of just a 1-2 combo piece on play on either one of them. I can choose the other one in my waiting room and put it underneath them as a marker. And then they can swap between each other at the start of my climax phase. And then depending on the version that's on the stage, if they have a marker, then it gets the following effect where they get 3,000 power depending on the color of the character opposing it. So this particular version gets power if the opposing character is yellow or blue, and this one gets power if it's green or red. So we're going to eventually change it into this, so we get power against his Junpei combo.
I think, if I remember correctly, so the markers are face down, and then I remember like what we would do is we would just like flip the whole pile over.
Okay. I probably should have checked if they were actually face up or face down, but yeah, there they are.
It's more fun this way. You just go flip the whole pile.
Yep.
All right, and then
2 back row.
We're going to brainstorm.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Okay, so the nice thing about using these because they change is that you can use them as brainstorm costs and then change them and they go back to
exactly. So this is us 2025 Meisters. We don't really see tap 2 brainstorms as much anymore, but this is the only plussing brainstorm that Persona 5 has.
Yeah.
And it's what we're gonna work with. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, hold on. We're gonna play Morgana, and then we're gonna brainstorm because this has start of 500.
Sure.
And I can give that to Morgana. Brainstorm 4. Per every climax hit, search 1. All right.
So like what tap 2 brainstorms are played these days? Shaltir in Nazarick is one that comes to mind. Although that is a brainstorm 5, we have the privilege of having tap 2s be brainstorm 5 in more recent times. I do think that decks that have fusion can make really good use of tap 2 brainstorms, such as, this is not an English deck obviously, but Alice Gear Aegis is a deck that can make good use of rest 2 brainstorms because you can rest fusion pieces before you use them to do fusion.
Yeah. There's a good amount of creativity and that you can do with tap 2, but for the most part, if we're playing like more conventional wise, tap sub is generally regarded as just the more flexible option. You don't need 2 characters. You can brainstorm on your turn 2 without overcommitting characters, all that good stuff. So we're going to search out a level 0 Ryuji in response to our calling card on play.
And then 500 here.
And then 500 to Morgana. Alright, let's go into Whoop-de-doop. Hoya! So they do come standing, which is really nice. And we're going to attack.
Yeah.
Declare front for 1.
Did you want to front there? Because this is a JC, so like I don't know if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, let's front here.
Okay, I will not.
Alright, for 1.
1's good.
Alright, declare front.
Okay, I need to think about this one. I will. How bad do I want a card to clock for next turn? I think I'll pass.
Okay. For 3.
Oh god.
The classic crit trigger.
Cancel.
And front for 1.
Cancel again. Whoa.
Okay.
Well, what if I wanted to hit a brainstorm? So I am now. Oh my god, they're all OFR. Finding OFR climax in my waiting room was like.
Ooh.
How many climaxes am I out? Challenge impossible.
Yeah.
Alright, draw. Hey, clockable. Alright, we'll clock that. We'll draw 2. What the heck is going on here? Okay, let's start with a brainstorm. 1.
Whoa!
Hit. Oh!
Oh! Goodbye, guys.
I need to check my deck size real quick. Well then. Interesting. I think I'm going to be playing over this turn.
Wow!
Wow.
How many in Radium Room? 7?
7.
Missing door?
Yeah.
Wow!
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 I think I probably want another 1.
Ain't that crazy?
Do I want another brainstorm here? What if we do this? Alright, how many 2s am I out so I can see if I can... there's like no level 2 changes in here, so I'm probably going to mill some. Which means that I will be able to get this and or changes.
Which means I'm taking 3s.
Simply cancel! Just cancel.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Alright,
Oh,
so
God.
we're going to play Akihiko and then immediately play over him with a brainstorm.
Yeah.
And then we're going to look 2 cards. Oh, I need those 2s in my deck. Hello? And then... Moshi Moshi.
That is so rude.
Alright, so now our Aegis ability is online. During our turn, she gives 500 power to level 1 and higher characters in front of her. So the ones on the side are gaining 500, and the one in the middle is gaining 1000. And additionally, when they are placed on stage from hand, if I have another reload or weapon or magic character, which I do, they get plus 2k. So the ones on the side are going to be swinging for 8k, the one in the middle is going to be swinging for 8.5.
Yep. And I am 7.
Yeah. Alright. So we will... I just realized I definitely could have salvaged something, but alright. It's fine. Alright. So we'll go to attacks. I'm going to start here. Front. Climax combo, mill 2. Salvage level X or lower. In this case, X is 1. If X was equal to 2 or higher, I gain a soul. So unfortunately, I don't gain a soul, but I can grab a thing. Let's grab another Akihiko so I can dig for choice in my next deck rotation.
Yep.
And this is going to be for 2.
Cancel.
See, just cancel. Except now you're going to take the 3.
No. No.
Front.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes!
Hello?
I hope all of your 2-1s are just like in the ether zone.
Okay.
In the dark hour.
I get a climax swap.
Okay.
And this will be for 2.
2's good.
Where are they? Front? Okay, I'll grab
The changer.
The changer.
Yeah. And that gets 1 soul.
For 4.
Oh god, please. Yamero!
Yamete kudasai!
Junpei, please! Level.
Okay. Yeah, so what I was thinking earlier was like instead of grabbing a second I Guess Brainstorm, I could have like turbo griefed you, grab a Mitsuru, and put it in the back row, but like, we'll let you play.
So rude!
We'll let you play the game. We'll let you play the game.
Rude! I just want to play the game. Wow. Man.
Man.
We are here. What if we don't clock? Okay. So each protagonist is a +2. If we play these 4, ditch that, grab calling card, play the climax, I should clock. I need more resources. 2, 3, 2. I'm also kind of worried that I might not have search targets. So I should just make sure that the majority of my 3s are accounted for. So... Okay, I should have enough targets. Oh gosh. But I really don't want to clock any of these. Hiya!
Hiya, Jackie.
Hiya! No, we need to clock. Goodbye, Joker.
I was gonna say if you had a 3/2 Joker in your hand, I think that's probably the most reasonable card to clock because you really only need 1 for the finisher, and you run 4.
Yeah, all 3 are in my waiting room, so I'd have to get on next deck rotation. That's like the thing. But the other cards are not clockable, so. Alright. Well, we're level 2, so we're going to use the most out of our ability to play level 2 characters at level 2.
Yeah.
By playing a 2/1 Joker, and playing another 2/1 Joker.
Alright, 1 Mitsuru would have...
No, you need I took 4. I took 6 that turn. You know, let me have this. My small moment of victory.
I'm saying 1 Mitsuru would not have been enough anyway, so it's fine.
But now I have 2 pluses. Alright, let's see. I also am going to play my Ryuji.
Yes.
It's a deal.
Uh-huh.
Confirming that I have calling card in waiting room. His on-play effect is I can discard a card and grab calling card.
Yes. How many cards how many climaxes are out now?
7.
Okay, and you just paid out...
I paid out the StockSoul.
Okay.
Alright, we do need full board. So we'll play another protagonist.
Yes.
And I think that's it. Unless I want to calling card on this. If I calling card on this deck, I give myself to blind draw one of my level 3s on the next red rotation when I go into climax combos on one of them. However, if I don't, then this is all going to be like clean triggers, right? So 3 triggers, 2 draws, 2 searches.
Well, here's the way I see it. You're assuming you take all of the pluses. You're never going back 8, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not going back 8 anyways.
Yeah, so I think that if you want a bunch of clean triggers, then you... Like, if you don't need to use the calling card right now, then I think you could potentially just not use it.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to them, because like the calling card, that same logic can be applied to me using the calling card's next deck to just find my level 3s anyways.
Yeah, to re-find your Joker.
Correct. So I think we'll take the guaranteed clean triggers while we have them.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm definitely going to move these to the side because I just gives 1,000 to the middle.
Yeah.
I forgot about that last turn. And then your middle Aki Yukiko.
Junpei?
P3 character challenge.
He can chill?
He's going to chill.
Okay. So, in this instance, since your deck is rather low and you have like limited number of potential search targets, you're going to want to attack with these first.
Yes. Since protagonist searches my deck for level 1 or lower character, we want to be able to grab the highest quality cards from that selection. 1k1 and declare a front for 3.
Alright, so I'm going back all 8.
And that just happens to be my last level 3. It would have been nice if we just blind ripped that off the top, but that's what it is.
Is it the draw first or the search first?
It's draw first, then search.
Okay.
And tap.
Ow. for 3.
Yep.
Ow.
On reverse, climax combo with the show's over. Draw 1, search for level 1 or lower. I'll grab 3G.
Okay, can I check my turn?
Yep.
And this brings you up to how much hand?
4 hand right now.
So it'll be 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Scooby-Doo.
Alright, cover tap.
Let's do here.
Alright, front. 2.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay. Draw. Search. No target.
Okay, I guess he's.
Whoa, wait, no, target!
Yeah.
Target.
That's definitely a legal. That is a legal target. Yes.
I literally just talked about how protagonist makes friends with everyone. So, okay, we search for ourselves in another world. And then, let's just side.
I think siding is fine here because in the case that I do combo, I could just heal it off.
Yeah, because like I know what that trigger is, so that's just going to be a non-trigger. So if I hit you to 2-1, you clock the 2-2, heal twice, it's going to be the same thing. I think I probably just want to keep the body. Do I? Maybe direct is better. Maybe direct is better, especially since I have a higher chance of canceling. All right, let's go for the higher risk, higher reward play, and we're gonna direct here just to open up our lane.
I mean, and also you know that I don't have the climax yet,
Right.
so like I could just potentially not draw the climax. I could potentially eat this too.
Yeah, because like you did get the pieces needed to find the climax. Oh.
All right, well, good thing you front. That would have been really bad if I was.
Yeah, I think, and for a lot of reasons, I think fronting there was correct. Alright, so we're going back with the other 7. There you are.
I don't have a choice.
You do have a choice in the matter. You can find a choice. Alright, refresh point. You're good.
Alright, draw for turn.
No, nothing. These cards aren't useless after all.
I think I'm going to clock a Protag here and level a Ricky.
So does that mean that we're just hopping off the train right now, or?
You haven't seen the rest of my hand.
Okay, he just sets up too many 3s. Oh, no, it bonds to it. Okay, yeah, never mind. The 2-1 bonds to it.
No, I never got that.
Ah.
Because remember, I was banking on milling some 2-1s.
And you just never did.
Yeah, I prioritize. Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, I feel like the 2-1 in this matchup is not that good because I feel like
the power is not going to be relevant, right?
The main way the power becomes no, because that's 1,000 times level.
Yeah.
So even if you put that behind this, you're only 9k, maybe 10k with Brainstorm, but like I could just get counters. Yeah. So I don't really need the 2-1 assist to actually back up my lane. All right. Well, let's play a good boy 2-0 or 0-0 Koromaru. On play, we're gonna mill 2 and gain 1,000 times the number of traded characters that I mill. I milled 1, so he gains 1,000 power.
Yep.
And then I'm also going to use the on-play effect, pay 1, discard 1. I'm going to discard Akihiko. And we're going to get back Junpei and give this 1,000.
Okay.
We'll play Junpei, gain 2k. So with Igus, it will be 7 to your 7.
Yeah.
And I think we'll just do that. And we'll just attack.
Okay, sounds good.
So this one's going to be 8 because of the Koromaru buff.
Wait, it's
oh wait, no.
Power, or?
Oh wait, no, that's right. This is not.
Yeah, because this is on play 2k, right? So that would be 6. Don't do it. Let me have a guy. Let me have a guy. Ah!
Front.
Yeah, we have a guy.
For 1.
That's good.
Alright, here. Have your guy.
Oh,
Front.
guy feels good.
I'm going to salvage. salvage a 3/2. And this is for 1.
That's good.
And then direct here for 2.
Alright, this is where I cancel on 2. Okay. It's fine. We're fine.
Okay, I'm overhand. I'm gonna ditch a climax swap.
Alright. Draw for turn. So I have 4 stock right now. If I pay 1 stock, I would still have enough next turn for double Ryuji Joker and activate the Joker burn. So I guess I have leeway to brainstorm this turn. Potentially helping me find aforementioned Ryujis. Is there any world in which we don't brainstorm? So we do have quite a good amount of resources. What does 7 stock get me? 7 stock potentially gets me the ability to double Joker next turn. Assuming he has weenies. Assuming he doesn't go into his protagonist and Thanatos level 3s. That would potentially allow me to double Joker. So I guess that is a consideration to just not brainstorm. You know what I think? I think it's time for the debut of this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to unplay, discard a real magic weapon. That's why I was laughing last time. It's like, this guy's useful after all.
I can ditch himself.
I can ditch himself to draw a card.
And he drew another copy of himself.
No, it's not almost. Alright,
Would you like to rekey?
No.
Okay.
I am okay on that second effect.
Okay. Okay.
Actually.
And you did not clock this turn, right?
No.
Okay.
Climax is in waiting room?
4? 4.
I'm also considering calling card this turn to bounce one of his characters so I get more directs. Not a terrible idea. Yeah, let's go for it.
Sure.
So we're gonna play calling card.
Okay, do you bounce my dude first, or do I get my heart stolen first?
You get your face down first. So it has a lot of effects, calling card does. If my opponent has no face down cards in their memory, they choose a card to go to memory, and then they may draw 1 card.
Here's my treasure.
Okay. Next, I can look out to the top 4 cards of my deck and add up to 1 thief character among them.
That's a good thief.
Sure.
That's a really good thief.
And then I can choose one of my opponent's cost 0 or less characters in front row and bounce them. So I'll bounce Junpei.
Why aren't you giving me my doggo?
We promote animal cruelty on this channel. Alright. So now that that's that, let's play Ryuji, pitch to grab calling card, and we'll call that a turn.
Okay.
Direct. 3. Oh, my Ryuji.
Take 3.
Okay. Direct. 4.
Oh my god, please, please.
Oh, please. Yeah! We're in it, baby!
I'm losing. Let's level Mitsuru.
Okay, front. 1.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Smudge. Drop.
Yep.
Okay. 2. Which means it's not there. No clock. I'm gonna start by playing a Protag. Pay 2 heal. And then I'm going to play level 0 Mitsuru, use her effect on play, discard 1, reveal top card, salvage a 0. And from that, I'm gonna get climax swap. Yeah, I'll get climax swap.
Okay.
And then actually, hold on. I actually don't need to get climax swap.
Because you can draw that card?
Yeah. Let's get... Aegis. Drop search.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will play my 2/1. Use the on-play ability. Discard a reload magic or weapon character. Thanks for that, by the way. And I'll get that choice.
Worthy sacrifice for the direct attack.
Greatly appreciated. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Or do I just have to go for it? You're at 2/6.
That I am.
All right. Are we pivoting? Are we pivoting? Is it a pivot angle?
Are we considering just either going for double burn or burns or salvages? Is that the consideration?
I am considering triple burn.
Triple burn has some pretty decent numbers. If you stick 2 2s, then wait, no. If you stick a 3 and a 2, then all your 3s become lethals.
I need to examine my hand situation real quick, though.
And there's some decent side targets on the level 2.
At the very least, I think it is worth to brainstorm here so that I can refresh and then heal post-refresh. So we will do that.
How many going back?
6, missing 2 choice.
Okay.
Refresh. Oh, unlucky. Okay. Then I don't believe the placement matters.
Well, if they're all going to be the 3 2s.
Let's see. It's just these then. I think we're just double here.
Okay.
So we want to kill that. Okay. So I'll play 1k1, use the effect, send this standing to memory. Here, join my treasure.
One face up, one face down.
Heal. And then we'll go to attacks. So I want to keep my options flexible, so I'm going to use these effects later. I'm going to attack here first. So let's go front here, 2k.
Wow, they're on attack, not on climax placement?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll front here for 2.
Okay. 2's good. Level. Oh, what does this mean for Randall's options?
I'm going to front here And I will discard an Igus Drop Search to burn 2.
Okay. Cancel.
And then this is a front for 3.
Cancel.
Okay, so now I'm going to go for the salvage. So I
Well,
will...
there is potential lethal here, right? But it's pretty far-fetched, you think?
I have to trigger. Yeah.
Right.
And I know where a good number of my triggers are. So, so we'll go with...
The salvage blind stock mode.
Yeah, and I'm going to salvage... I think it's an Igus Drop Search angle.
With a counter and window, huh? Okay.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like you can just bounce my board, no?
I still have to find them. I mean, we went through last deck rotation talking about how I didn't have Rugis.
Yeah, you do have 2 calling cards, though, and
I do.
if you find a Ryuji off 1 calling card, a Ryuji can very easily find another Ryuji and or another Joker.
One of the powerful strengths of this final turn is I look through a lot of cards.
But yeah, I'm gonna grab the Drop Search.
Okay. Cards in hand?
4.
Okay.
Blind stock 1.
Yep.
For 3.
1, 2, 3. Cancel.
Alright, so I would not have killed, so
Good choice.
we're here.
Alright, draw for turn. We're gonna clock. This is our final turn. We are in prime position to try to do Persona things.
You know what would be really nice for me right now? Good old Mike stock swap.
Two bad stock swaps right here. I was never afforded that opportunity, so
He can't Mike stock swap me if he doesn't have stock swap.
correct. All right, what's the play here? I have 1 Ryuji in. No, I have 2 Ryujis in stock. I triggered one on first attack, and then I triggered another one here, and I have one here, so there's no Ryujis in here, which is concerning.
How many cards in deck?
I think there's 9.
Wow, so you're telling me you can't calling card brainstorm into... Well, I mean, no, you can.
It would be calling card brainstorm, right?
Yeah.
That'd have to be the line. Either way, it's going to start with a calling card.
Yes.
So, we're going to use calling card. I will not...
Well, you have...
I top check first.
That's at the end, yeah. Joker.
Not a bad card to see.
Joker.
But we do need to know more just for the next deck brainstorm. Alright, so we'll grab Joker. Do we want the direct? Yeah, let's bounce that.
Thank you for your generous donation.
You can have all the cards you want. Now, I play Joker. I'll play heal.
Get the climax back in.
Get the climax back in, and then when I brainstorm, I'll get the Ryuji back in.
We need to do another calling card first.
Before the calling card.
So, how many climaxes are you out right now?
I'm out 7, so now that I've seen this... Wait, I'm out 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
Okay, so I stop here and just brainstorm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, grab that.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to bounce.
Uh-huh.
Brainstorm, pay out Ryuji. Search 2 after refresh.
2 Ryujis.
Perfect! We did the math.
Man, why are there 2 climax in bottom 4, man?
Woo.
How is he gonna reveal those off Joker if they're in the waiting room already, man?
Refresh, search. Oh, Morgana. Okie dokie. And if these Ryujis have some really nice top checks, then we could potentially get the nuts. If we see some calling cards, and those calling cards see Ryuji bonders that see more calling cards, we are in it.
How many cards in hand? Including Ryujis?
8.
Oh, God.
Many, many, many cards. Hopefully these cards can become calling cards.
Was the promo in the refresh?
No. I have the promo.
Oh, man.
So, potentially, this is a 60 Sax turn.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
Alright, so Ryuji on play. Top check up to 3. Add anything.
Alright, how's it looking? How's it looking?
It's not a calling card. Play another one. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Calling card.
Yeah.
Ryuji.
Oh my.
Oh my. Play. Discard.
Archmage Antonitis time loop.
Calling card.
Yes.
Ryuji. There's nothing
Well,
here.
now you're out, like, all of them, so you better kill me. Wait, now you can't show those climaxes off the Joker. Oh, no.
I'm out 7!
Well, you better kill me.
Wait. Okay, so play this, discard. Okay, hold.
Well, you need 3 discards, right? Because it's one for this, one for this, one for this. Yeah?
Yeah. So, we have that squared away.
So how many cards left in hand?
I still have 7 right now.
So you have 3 cards to work with?
Yeah. Okay, and you just need to make sure that this doesn't have board condition.
Well, it's just the
front row. On play! Discard, reload, or
oh my god.
Calling card!
Oh, baby! Oh my god.
1, 2.
No!
Yes! Oh, we're so cooking! Play this. Oh, we're so in!
But you have to see a high level off the top.
We do, okay. So, next we play over our protagonist with our protagonist.
Uh-huh.
Top check.
Uh-huh.
Oh, on the bottom! Play.
Uh-huh.
Discard.
Uh-huh.
Bond calling card. Play calling card.
Look at 2.
Look at 3.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Here's a Morgana counter.
Yep.
Climax combo. Play friggin' boring, which is a StockSoul.
Yellow.
Yellow StockSoul. And here you go.
Okay, and then here I go.
And then Ryuji's Climax combo, when I play the StockSoul, if he's in the front row, I can discard a card to bounce one of his characters. So I'll activate that twice. This allows him to have no interaction, allowing me to activate Protagonist effect, which we will see.
Well, hold on. You need to assign cancel cards.
Everything here.
Sure.
And then they get 1, and then he gives the character 1,000 and cancel burn 1. So we'll give it.
I really need to cancel these. These are the really important ones to cancel here.
Direct for 4.
Okay?
Direct for 4.
Okay?
Direct for 4.
Uh-oh. Please don't be 333.
It's not 3, but it's the next best thing. Start of Encore step.
You good?
Start of Encore step, protagonist as Joker and Arsene activates. If my opponent's entire board is either reversed or all empty, I can pay 3, pitch 1. Thief. Pay 3, pitch 1 thief. If I do,
You gotta
activate the following effect 1 time per my front row thief characters. Reveal the top card of my deck, put it on the bottom, burn X equal the number of the level revealed.
You gotta put the key in the ignition, man. You gotta do it the right way.
Burn 2, burn 2, burn 2, burn 2.
1. Snap.
Woo! Let's go!
Like super dead.
Oh my god. I can't believe that this guy put in work.
I can't believe you resolved that twice in one game. And not Ricky.
I didn't use the Ricky a single time. I just had on play, pay 1, discard a traded character, and the traded character I only run like 4 copies. Oh my god, that was so crazy. The draw top deck calling card.
Yeah, I didn't get the counter because I had the refresh counter in my hands.
That's what I figured. I figured that you would have a counter, so I needed to just bounce your board.
Yeah. And on the previous turn, I was banking on not just like taking like 5 trillion damage. Because like you didn't even play a climax last turn.
I did not, no.
Yeah.
I just crit triggered, bounced one of your guys, and you took 8.
Yeah, that was just...
That was just not supposed to happen. But,
that was a game. Holy moly.
yeah, unfortunately, while we didn't get to see the protagonist Thanatos combo at 2, We still kind of, I mean, like, when we consider the protagonist as a level 3, it's kind of just like, oh, you get a burn or you get a salvage stock. It's fine. But,
Yo, I used both modes. I used
did
both.
use both modes. But, let's be honest, guys. This was the star of the show. Like, that final turn was like ecstasy. That was like, that was some, that I could get addicted to that.
That's going into YouTube Shorts.
Whoa, that final turn, everything needed to go
God.
right. I needed to calling card twice on the...
You needed to hit 2 on Brainstorm.
Yeah, I calling card twice and have them all be clean, and then hit 2 on Brainstorm, search 2 Ryujis, have Ryuji go all the way, play the protagonist to find the 3rd calling card. I went through my deck twice, and then I literally had no hand at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
I was like, everything needed to go right. Wow.
That turn was actually like the dream.
So nuts. Man. I thought that game was just kind of
Mid.
super... I was super behind until I think it might have been a blessing in disguise that it got hit to level 2.
So you could actually...
So I could double combo.
Double combo?
Yeah, and like not have to do like really... Because my hand was just like very tight. It didn't really have that much flexibility. But I hit level 2, I clogged, I drew another 2-1, and then I could kind of get back hand advantage there. Fortunately, you weren't able to contest both of my 2-1, so like I was able to... That was a +1, right? I needed every single plussing card that game, and it all worked out in the end. Yeah, that's about it on the P5 side. Any other additional comments on the P3 side?
Yeah, so I did have double combo ready on the turn when I let one of your 2-1s live. So like I could have gone for double combo at that point and just not heal. And I think probably that would have ended up being the correct line of play because like I'm still getting the value and I could just like pretend I'm like at 2-2 and I just heal twice. So like the main reason that I didn't want to do it was because I didn't want to use my heals yet with the expectation that I was going to stay at level 2 and then be able to actually use the heals on the next turn.
I think with any reasonable degree of just probabilities, calculating the risk and reward, it's like I feel like that play would have been very reasonable 9 times out of 10. It's just in that one freak scenario, you have the 10% chance, the 20% chance, and that you just took it full level, and that is basically one of the only ways in which your line was just way worse.
Yeah.
Right. So.
The other thing that, in retrospect, that I should have done was considering that I was going to crash the Junpei, I was going to crash A lane anyway. I should have put the Junpei in the middle and then kept double Junpei. The reason was because I already had the free fresh counter, so if you front one of those, I have the option to free fresh. I had 7 stock at the time, so I could go down to 4, and then that still gives me more than enough stock to play the double combo that I still had in my hand. Yeah. The thing is though, that with the calling card bouncing one of my lanes, you ended up going direct, so it would have been too late for the free fresh counter anyways at that point. So the calling card there was definitely like... It hurt a lot. Well, okay. The calling card didn't hurt as much as triggering the StockSoul did. The StockSoul actually just like
Shrek
took my wife and kids and my family and literally just like took everything that I own.
Yeah, the calling card is definitely one of the highlights of P5, and why it's just so why being aggressive is the best way to play P5.
Yeah. Calling card also like this was another like
what's this?
Okay. My hand was literally 3-2 3-2 2-1 2-1 counter 3-2 climax. So literally like I felt like I had to get rid of this. Yeah. Because like I have to keep the 2-2-1s and the 2-3-2s together, and I want to keep the counter.
Of course.
So I felt like this was the only option. I knew that the 4th copy was still in rotation, so I have a chance to get it off of like a drop search or maybe Lucky Brainstorm or something like that. Yeah. So I felt that this was the best card to get rid of at that point.
Okay. Last thing about this particular deck construction, I just realized as I put it in, this card is unsearchable. Period. When I put it in, I had mistakenly thought that the 2-1 Joker could search it because I thought it was one higher, and I realized as we were introducing the game that this one lower. This card is literally unsearchable, so despite it being good, I feel like I probably would not play it.
Don't worry, it's another discard for this guy.
So yeah, well, he's there for like just a good level 2 anti-board play, but we're basically never going to be able to find him.
So retrospectively, probably like second stock swap.
Probably, or just maybe like another 0 or 1 or something. Just anything that's not this.
Yeah, I mean, if you the 0 count in this deck is like pretty low, so that's consideration. But the thing is that double stock swap not only gives you a second copy of stock swap to work with, it also gives you another 3 to reveal off with Joker.
Right. Yeah, and like this is just not something you can hold. Like P5 early game, you can't really hold on to cards that you can't play because you just need the full board, and then you kind of just gain advantage through multiple turns after that by the +2 from the initial climax combo, and then hopefully one of your characters surviving because they're all fairly big. But before that, you actually just need to play a full board in the first place. And especially since we're already playing some reload characters, which are off trade, we can't afford to just play a bunch of basically bricks. So that has to go. But outside of that, I think the other inclusions are just very good. We obviously saw how crazy this card was for some reason. Drawing a card is pretty good, I guess. And then the one of Yukari climax swap, just in case, you know, that final turn, I was fortunate enough to just already find a StockSoul, but if I didn't, I could just climax swap into the StockSoul and then just play and then just go from there.
You know what's funny about this card is that it technically could be, if you have the extra stock lying around, pay 1, clock 1, thin 1, draw 1.
Yeah, and then you just heal it off. Yeah. Well, I mean like
you pay 1, clock 1, search 1, pitch it, draw 1 card.
Yeah, pay 1, clock 1, search Karakame.
True.
Yeah.
Pay 1, clock 1, search 2 stock.
Yeah. So definitely welcome addition, these 2 cards and the stock swap. All right. I think that's about it for this gameplay video. We are going to have another Persona 3 Reload gameplay video for you guys coming up using 2 completely different Reload builds. So stick around. Hope you guys enjoyed this really wild game. And until next time, this has been... What are you looking for?
So this was clean. Okay. Yeah.
This has been Mike and Randall on the Tressa's Collectibles channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.